Yes, the oracle card for the week is dun, 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 Let It Go. Yeah, I'm not going to start singing the Disney song. And then we've got Quan Yin, isn't she? She's just beautiful, this lovely Chinese goddess who's a little bit like the Bodhisattva, but I always kind of think of her as a really compassionate essence. Let it go. Yeah, we kind of use that phrase a lot, and it's not always easy. And I like to think about just, loosening the grip. Maybe that's a bit easier to think. And I think for me, this is saying, like, just stop struggling, stop pushing against the flow, and sometimes just let the universe take you along with it and trust in that universe. And something that I believe and is maybe helpful is the universe is on our side, each one of us. It doesn't always feel like it, but that's kind of the message for today. And yeah, let it go. Whatever it is that's kind of causing that anxiety or that tension, is just let it go, breathe it out. So in our practice today, I thought we would think about breathing with ease and just find some ease in our practice as well, and not fighting and struggling, and noticing when we do that. So with that, breathe with ease. We begin. We're going to start standing as well. So we'll have this lovely image of Quan Yin in our minds as we begin our practice today. Standing with the feet hips width apart. So we're going to stand into Tadasana to begin. Like the mountain, tall and steady and stable. And just looking at our toes, making sure the feet are parallel, hips width apart. Lift the toes, lift them off the earth as high as you can, then place them down and really put the weight forward into the toes, lifting the heels off the ground. Then lift the heels really high and then bring the heels slowly down, roll through the foot. So just going to sensitize our feet, find our connection to the ground. Lift the toes again, really high. And then place them down, roll through to the front of the foot and lift the heels high. So we're just getting those ankles a bit more energized. We're going to start from the bottom up, really in a true way, feeling our connection to the earth. Let's give the knees a little shake, and let's just shake the body. It's like, let's rearrange all the atoms so we can just be open. And give the shoulders a little shake, so the knees are shaking. Have a little bit of a bend in the knee, just to give some ease. Breathe in through the nostrils. Breathe with ease. Shake a bit of tension off. Okay, lift the shoulders up, breathing in. Again, release the tension out through the mouth. Let's find some ease in the body, breathing in, lift the shoulders up. Out through the mouth. Let the shoulders drop, breathing in, lift the shoulders high, squeeze. Hold the breath in for an extra second. Out through the mouth. Let them drop. Let the hands and the arms be heavy here. So feel the shoulders drop down. Feel the heart lifting up. Feel the knees soften. So standing really open and upright in Tadasana. Think about the position of the pelvis rocking back and forth. We're just going to stand in Tadasana. Let the arms hang. Chest lift. Shoulders down. Back of the neck long. Feet sinking into the ground. Close your eyes for a second, just so we really feel a sense of ourselves. And when we close the eyes, just noticing how the body works to balance. So we're just starting very slowly and focusing and attuning our mind. Breathing with ease. Now breathing in and out through the nostrils, just breathing. Filling the body with air, breathing out through the nostrils, releasing. Noticing all the little fluctuations and movements, and just noticing, how do I feel standing on this earth today, in this moment? Just allow yourself to be here now. I am here. Here I am, available to the universe, available and open. Good. Open your eyes softly. Just notice how you feel. If there's any sense of difference there, even just quickly. And then we're just going to move very slowly and with the breath, and finding a bit more elongation and length and space with the breath. So let's bring the hands together, breathing in and breathing out, taking the fingers down, breathing in, lifting the heels high, lifting the hands high. This all in breath. The hands come together above the head, then they turn outwards, and we bring the hands down and the heels come down. We're just moving very slowly, mindfully. And move in time with your breath. It might be a bit faster or a bit slower. Inhaling all the way up, lift the heels high. Fill the body with air and breathing out. See if each time you can make that breath a little bit longer, breathing out fully as the hands come. You might even want to bring the fingers together, fingertips, to really close that circle up. Inhaling, opening up. And the fingertips and the hands come together, lifting the heels high. And breathing out, bringing the heels down, lowering the arms down to the sides. Feeling that sense in your feet, so lifting the arms up, bringing the heels high, bringing the hands together above the head, stretching up, and then breathing out, turn the hands. So out breath through the nostrils, breath in and out through the nostrils, bring the heels down, arms to the side. We'll do one more of these. Inhaling all the way up. Fill with air, bring the hands together, and then breathing out, heels coming down slowly. Let's just settle. Breathe with ease. Find the ease in the situation. Let it go. And bring the hands together. Take a moment there, just standing. And then we just take the feet a little bit further apart. Again, find some ease in the body. Knees bent, we're just going to ease out by coming into these Tai Chi twists. Knees bend, keep it soft and fluid. Let the arms swing around. The only thing that's not exactly fluid, although it is the spine. It's staying upright, it's not being floppy. So we're holding our center so that we can be really at ease. Everything else can be at ease. See if you can make that twist a little bit bigger. Bending the knees a bit bigger as well. Let the arms swing heavily around. Smacking. Back of the hands smacking into the lumbar region there. Breathe. Feel the space around you. Just feel that ease and body softening. Come to a stop. Let's just deal with this. Maybe any stagnant energy might be kind of hanging around here, around the lower back, around the backs of the hips. Sometimes it's a bit like that. Sometimes it might be that you need to just kind of energize the buttocks there a little bit. That's okay. It's your body. And just have a little bit of a search around where it might need a bit of stimulation, and then get the knuckles either side of the lower spine and let's stimulate that. Get some energy flowing up the spine, get some energy moving. Breathing. Maybe take a few releasing breaths out through the mouth now, breathing in through the nostrils. Let it go. Take the hands, fingertips to the heart now, opening up this chest, opening up the heart. I'm really thinking about the heart. Yeah, and this is where the ease will be found and more spaciousness will be found when we open the heart. Maybe springtime kind of starts to open us up a little bit, and it's a little bit difficult. We want to creep out that cave. And up on the high ribs there, stimulating that. Good. Rub the hands together. Let's just have a little sweep as well. Okay, sweeping the hands off. And then we're going to sweep the face and the hair. Let's sweep. Just like giving yourself a little bit of a spring clean. Down the left arm, the outside, and the inside of the left arm. Sweeping off. And then down the right arm, sweeping off the inside of the right arm. And let's just take the back, first of all, so the back of the neck, and down the back, down the back, down the buttocks, down the backs of the legs, backs of the calves, backs of the ankles, and then we're down the front. So we just come down the front, down the chest, sides a little bit, belly. Oh yeah, sweeping it all out, down the side, down the fronts of the legs, down the knees, down the shins, off, front of the feet, maybe the soles of the feet as well. Let's fling that out, yeah. Wow, brand new, fresh, open. Let it all go. We are bringing brand new now. Hands in front and behind, just to get that little bit of springy, vitalizing the space around us with that sharp sound of the clap and the hands, getting energized. Good. And then we're just going to look at these joints. We're going to get the shoulders rolling back. And first of all, just the shoulders. Leave the arms heavy. No elbows, just the shoulders. Let the knees bend with it though. Back a few times and then lifting the elbows. We're going to wake up slowly with ease. Breathe with ease. Inhaling, lifting up. The arms are coming up. Yeah, we can be fighting ourselves so much and pushing and forcing. Breathing in. And this, this ends up being part of our yoga practice. But we don't need to do that. Breathing in, breathing out. And then we go forward with the shoulders, rolling them forward. We're just being very slow, finding the ease in the body with the breath and the body connected. Noticing how it feels. Keeping our mind here and now, rolling the shoulders forward, lifting the elbows, lifting them higher and higher. So we're kind of getting this diving in motion. Whole arm is coming up, opening up the front of the chest, diving in. Diving into this beautiful flow, this ease we're finding in the body. Good. Now we're going to have a look at the lower part of the body. So we're going to just start with the right foot off the ground. I'm going to rotate the right ankle. So if you have to hold on to furniture, that's okay. Otherwise, you can work with that balance. And the other way, we're just oiling the joints, giving them some attention as well. And then just let that knee go back and forth. Give it some movement. Lubricating the joints. Motion is lotion. Haven't said that for a while. About time. You can have a little moment putting the foot down if you need to. Now we're just going to get the leg swing through. If you want an extra boost, you can stand on a block or a book, something a bit taller, and you can really let your legs swing through, and we get this length in the psoas muscle. About that earlier. So giving that length, nice and naturally, without pushing or shoving. It's just using the weight of the body, using some flow, using some breath, a little bit of time, a bit of love. Yes, love this body, take care of it. Give it some ease and it will respond. Good. And if you want to, get a little bit more adventurous, you can take that foot in front and behind, so get a bit more openness in the hip, just to find that movement, see how that feels. Breathing in and breathing out. Then we change sides. So we're going to start with the left foot now. You can have your hands, and I find it just keeps my chest open and gives my hands somewhere to go. It kind of gives that kind of, it helps me lift my body. It reminds me to lift my body. Oh, sorry. Well, first of all, we're going to do the ankle. So rotating, drawing a circle with the big toe. We're just moving very slowly, easing into our practice today. Rotating the other direction. So that's just warming that up. It's not until you work on the ankles, sometimes you realize how much we neglect them. Yeah. And then we're going to just let that knee swing back and forth, giving it a bit of warmth, a bit of energy. Knees can get a bit stuck. And this movement helps us move forward, obviously, with the body, these parts of the body which are about movement. And again, you can stand on your book or your block if you want to. Holding on to furniture if you need to, that's okay. Letting the legs swing through, whether you're standing on a block or not, there should be some space for your leg. You stand tall for the right leg. So giving some space to that and bringing it in front and behind. Bringing the leg in front and behind. Breathing in and out the whole time through the nostrils. So we're just focusing, connecting the body with the breath. And then we come off that. Coming to standing again. And let's just lift the knee up and out to the side because we're getting a bit more movement in that hip. Lift the knee up and out to the side. Yeah. So kind of three-dimensional approach to this whole area. Kind of moving back and forth, now rotating, lifting and opening. Keep breathing in and out through the nostrils. So just feel that ease coming in to the hip. Good. Okay, let's just sweep out again. We did a body sweep, but now we're going to do an even bigger sweep with the breath. We're going to do the half breath, or actually let's do the ha-ha-ha breath. So breathing in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. You can add some more has on if you want. So the next one, breathing in. Yeah, it does get me a little bit into a more kind of light-hearted way when I add a few hats on. Knees bend, let the arms swing through heavily. So there's zero going on with my arms. Breathing in, apart from the lift up. They're lifted up by the inhale, look up. Yeah, let's do one more of those. Let's find that lightness and the ease. Okay, yeah, let it go. Let's come to the front of our mat now. And we're going to come into some standing postures. Now the body is a bit more ready, we're a bit more aware of all the different parts, and it's oiled all through and swept through. So bring the hands together, standing tall. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your crown, be aware of your crown, be aware of your feet. these 2 points in space, standing tall. And put the weight on the left foot, step back with the right. Now let's get those feet to right angles to each other, get the hips square, feel the chest lift, breathing in, lifting the chest even higher as you inhale, exhaling, bringing the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, let's open up the chest. Breathe with ease, breathe out, let it go, reaching over to the left and down. Soften that left knee, don't lock it back. So when that left hand touches the leg, use it as a reminder, okay, soften that. Activate, you soften the knee and you activate the leg. You'll feel that, reaching up, away from the heart with the right hand, extending this opening gesture. Looking up at the right fingers to the ceiling, softening both the knees, lifting the toes, placing them down so everything is activated. Notice when you're pushing, notice when you're reaching down to the ground, overdoing things, struggling, forcing, and step back from that. Step back a little bit anyway, breathe in. And then just see what happens when you release, when you breathe out, lengthen the out breath. Use the inhale to come up, make it soft by bending into the left knee. And exhale, soft arms going down, nice and soft, everything with ease. Bend into right knee and come back to the front of the mat. With ease, with poise and with grace. Weight on the right foot, let's step back. With the left, with poise and grace. Square the hips, feet level. Weight even between the feet. Breathe in, lift the arms, lift the chest, open the body with the inhale. Exhale, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Breathing in, open the chest. It's open, available gesture, reaching over to the right and down as your right hand touches the right leg. Soften the knee, remind yourself. And as you soften the right knee, you soften the left knee. And then as you find your knees are soft, not bent, then you remind you to wiggle your toes, lift the toes, and feel the ground with your feet. Make sure the left shoulder is away from the left ear. Make space here. Create space. The more space we can create in the body, the more ease, the more openness. So as you practice, you'll get a lot better at discerning where is the place, where is the place where you are kind of working, when you're on your edge, but you're not pushing through that. So you're not kind of easing off, you're taking action, but it's kind action, kind effort. Now use the inhale, bend into the right knee, lifting up. Exhaling, lower the arms down. Bending into the left knee and spring forwards with poise and grace. Find that ease in the body. Lift the toes, place them down. Lift the heels, place them down. And just a little moment between. Now we're going to step back into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Put the weight on the left foot, much bigger step. Prepare and send that right foot back. Big step. We're building slowly. Get the hips level, weight even between the feet. Breathing in, lift the arms up high. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Keep the shoulders down, but keep the fingers extended away from each other, spacious. Feel that ease and bending into the left knee. We're going to move with this because I think it's a nice one to create some ease there. So as you inhale, you lift from the heart there, shoulders down. Exhale, bending into that left knee. It's going in the same direction as your toes, not collapsing inwards. Inhaling, coming up. As you exhale, not just the knee coming forward, but pushing into that right heel and the back of that right foot. Inhale, exhale. Maybe going a little bit deeper each time. If there's space, you find that knee will be going more forward the more you push into the right foot. So it's kind of pressing maybe is better than pushing. It's all, language is important, the way we think about things as well. Pressing, it's kind of pressing into the earth with the feet. Inhaling, exhaling, and just sinking into the posture for a breath or two. So find that evenness between the feet, feel the lift, the chest, feel that spaciousness across the hips, feel the tail pointing down. So this area is strong, drop the pelvic floor, the Mula Bandha if you wish. Back of the neck is long, head is floating up above the body. Looking down that left arm with openness, readiness for the future. Breathing in, lift up, exhale, lower the arms down. Bend into that right knee and come forwards. Good. Let's have a little bit of a leg shake. Just to reset, give ourselves a little moment between the sides. And then send the weight into the right foot and take a big step back with the left. That's a big step. Get the hips level, facing the long edge of the mat. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Lengthen, feel spacious. Breathing out, bring the arms down to shoulder height. Send the shoulders down. Long back of the neck there. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bend the right knee in line with your toes going directly forward on the short edge of the mat. Then the inhale, we lift up. So we're lifting. We're thinking about keeping the spine all the time nice and long. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe going a little deeper each out breath. Inhaling, lifting up. Keep extending between the fingertips, across the chest. Breathing in. Making that out breath a little bit longer, going a little bit deeper, just inching forwards and down. Inhale. Fill the body with air. Exhale, sink, soften. This is effort, but there's a softening in it as well. Use the inhale to come up. And one last exhale, sinking into the posture, looking down that right arm, shoulders down. Extend the fingers away from each other. Brighten the body by lifting the heart. Strong belly. Everything is strong, open, flowing. Use the inhale to come up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Bend into the left knee and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Take a little moment there. We're going to come into a squat. Let's come down to this earth. Bending. And if your heels are on the ground, that's fine. And if they're off the ground, put something underneath them. You know, your blocks, your books, your blankets, cushions. Get the knees nice and wide as you can comfortably and let the arms hang forwards. Again, this really feeling like you're letting it go. So make that a bigger gesture. You know, let it go. Give it up. It's a nice way of putting it. Give it up. Give it up to the universe. And then if we're struggling with this, we can give it up to the universe and say, you know, help. Give me some help. Give me some assistance. And let your head hang. Breathing in. It's beautiful. Open, relaxed, release, surrendered position. You always have the option as well. If this doesn't feel, if you're not finding the squat available to you, you can come into a ragdoll with the knees bent, of course. But let's just see if we can release the back of the neck, breathing into the nostrils. On the out breath through the mouth, really feel, let it go, let it go, let it go. Notice where you're letting go from. Is it coming from the heart? Is it coming from the base of the body? Is it coming from the head, behind the eyes? Where are we releasing from? Let's come into a lovely twist here. So we put the left hand on the ground here. If when you bring the body up, you find yourself falling backwards, then you can put something underneath your heels there to keep the weight of the body forwards. That also will help the weight of the body hanging forwards. Now as you inhale, find the ease. So we're not lifting the arm. Our inhale is lifting the fingertips, even the fingernails are being lifted by that inhale. Imagine the fingernails are being lifted there, and the arm is just soft and light. And it's just extending, you know, like something naturally reaching up for the skies. And we do that, make that a bit easier by giving some movement. So we rotate the right wrist, and it's going around to in clockwise direction. We're watching it with our eyes. We're imagining it's getting longer and longer as it unravels and extends and spirals upwards like a creeping vine. Beautiful. And let's take it the other direction. And as we take it anti-clockwise, it's unwinding. It's unwinding. And as it unwinds, it softens and comes back down all the way. We're kind of rotating back down to the ground. Beautiful. Fingertips are being lifted by the inhale. The left hand reaches up naturally. We're watching it and we're breathing, giving it energy with our breath. And then we rotate that one clockwise again. And as it rotates, we're just enjoying that whole arm extending upwards. Yeah, breathing all the time, watching that beautiful, graceful movement. Maybe noticing a few little clicks and pops in the wrist. And we're just giving it some ease. And we rotate it the other direction. And as we rotate it Anti-clockwise, we find the arm is unraveling, loosening, softening. Let it move through space. Let it be beautiful. And bring it down to the ground. Good. Hands on the ground. Take the weight into the hands. Press into the hands. Push your bottom up. Knees are bent. Let your body hang there. Just come into a ragdoll for a moment to release the back. Breathing into the nostrils. Out through the mouth. In through the nostrils. Out through the mouth. Good. Okay. So just breathing. Still hanging there. So we're going to come down to the hands again. Walk the hands forward nice and easily. And come onto all fours and then sit back onto the heels. So we're going to come into a swan pose. So slide the hands forward, bring the forehead to the ground, sitting back into the heels. Breathe with ease. Breathe in, fill the back ribs with air. Into the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Bring some ease into the body. Yeah, let it go. Give it some sound. Whatever you want to release or let go. Have a little rock side to side here. Yeah, good. So we're going to come up onto all fours into this tabletop position. And we're going to just give some flow to the spine. So inhaling, a very simple little kind of cat stretch and just giving a little bit of flow in the spinal column. So inhaling, you're looking forwards, you're also taking the chest forward. Notice how I'm taking the shoulders back and softening the elbows. Inhale. Exhale, start from the base of the spine zone, tucking it under first of all here, it's tucking underneath. It's crawling, creeping that lift up through the spine till my chin's on my chest. Then I inhale again, it starts from the base of the spine, lifting, rippling up through the spine until my chest is coming forwards, shoulders going back, looking forwards, looking slightly up as well, maybe. Exhaling. So it's very simple. Close your eyes so you can really feel this. We move with our breath. Our breath is dictating the movement. We're trying to keep that breath smooth, even and steady. Make sure you're not locking any joints. Make sure the hands and the fingers are really open and engaged with the ground. So soft elbows will help that a lot. Soft elbows will also help keep the chest open. So the inhale is you're looking up, you're lifting and rippling up through the spine. Exhale, the spine or the base of the tail, if you like, points down. It ripples and arches through the spine, lifting up out of the shoulders. Chin comes to the chest. And the inhale starts from that lifting of the tail. Good. Eyes closed to really feel into this and feel that ease we're bringing into the spine. Of course, that's not just, physical spine, the back. Of course, that's really important. It's also energetically kind of unraveling some knots that might have gathered. Engaging, when we really focus on our breath and connect it with our body, then the whole nervous system says, phew, at last, thanks so much. Get a rest. Yeah, we slow everything down. Keep our focus of our mind. And then we just sit back into the heels again, bring the forward to the ground, slide the arms forward again softly. Have a little rock side to side if that feels good. It always feels nice to have that little rock. Just moving the body from the left to the right. Breathe into the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. And we'll just do one more thing here. A couple more things rather. So with the arms outstretched here, spread the fingers wide, use the inhale to come to all fours and use the exhale to take the hips forward, taking the chest open, shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale up. So we're just making it a bit more exaggerated, this bend in the spine. Breathing out, breathing in. Again, moving with the breath means that you're constantly supported. We're not going to do anything that's pushing. We're letting it go, finding the ease in our breath, the ease in the movement, breathing in, breathing out. Soften the elbows, take the elbows back, take the shoulders back, chest is open, heart is flying upwards. Inhale. So try not to do any stopping in this either. It's kind of really slow, steady, flowing movement. And at the end, well, what might be seen as the end of the movement, each end, this back bend, is still moving. You know, you kind of breathe out, and the in-breath instantly comes in, and you start moving in the other direction. And the exhale, again, sit back, keep sitting back, keep resting down, keep melting into the ground as you breathe out and empty out. Let's do one more breath in and out. Yeah, slow. Slow is the name of the game. Breathing in and breathing out. And then bringing the forehead to the ground, sweeping the arms back into the pose of the child, letting the back of the arms rest on the ground. Again, this lovely kind of more surrendered feeling. The center of the forehead's on the ground. Again, breathe deeply into the back body. Let your wings expand. Your wings expand. Feel that freedom, space. Breathing into the nostrils. Sighing out through the mouth. And let's just add in this little kind of horsey sound, breathing into the nostrils. Out through the mouth. Just to relax the mouth, lips and tongue, which might have gotten a little bit kind of tense in the day. Breathing in. Just that one more time, breathing in through the nostrils. Yeah, really loosen up those cheeks. Slide the hands forward once more. We're going to come into a downward dog, so get them nice and extended. So looking at the hands now with the eyes, and as you inhale, lift up to all fours, spread the fingers wide. Breathing in, tuck the toes under, breathing out, lift the knees off the ground. And let's just walk the dogs. Again, we're doing this with ease. Let's find some ease in the body. So we're just bringing the left heel down, bending the right knee, bringing the right heel down, bending the left knee. So even in this position, don't give up on the upper body. You know, make sure you're pushing back with the hands, keeping the tummy tucked in, lengthening the spine. So imagine your tail is being pulled backwards and upwards, lengthening, and your fingers are pressing into the ground. We do this with our breath, breathing in and out through the nostrils. Bring the heels down now, just see if you can find some ease in the downward dog there. And then we're going to walk feet forwards into a forward bend this time rather than a ragdoll. So this means that we're not bending the knees. There might be a slight bend there. And the fingertips or the hands touch the ground, as long as you make contact with the ground. Breathing in, coming up onto the fingertips, look forwards, take the chest forward, breathing out, forward bend. So lots of backs of the thighs here, getting some work. Breathing in, coming up on the fingertips, and breathing out, forward bend. Going a little deeper maybe. Let's do one more of those. Breathing in, come up on the fingertips. Look forwards, chest forwards, and breathing out, forward bend. Now lifting the hands, taking them to the back. Give the back a little rub there. Now either take the hands to the hips, or you can have your hands supporting your back there. Lift your eyes, take the chest forward so the elbows are lifted, the body's kind of parallel to the ground. Breathing out. Now use the inhale to lift yourself up, use the buttocks, use the legs, use the abdominals. Inhale. And let's have a little back bend here while we're here. Just counteract that forward bend. Back, hands on the lower back, feet are hips width apart, soften the knees. Breathing in to the chest, feel the chest is lifting or lengthening the front of the body. And as you breathe out, the knees bend and we're just going to lean back a little bit. Take the elbows close in, shoulders back, down away from the ears. And you might want to look up at the ceiling slightly, but you don't need to fling your head back. It's too much. Too much for the back, too much for the spine, too much for the neck actually as well. Open the fronts of those hips there. Now use the inhale to come up, keep supporting your back. And release. Just give the back a little rub there. However which way you want to. Maybe take this back to the hands, give that a little bit of into the nostrils. Yeah, there you go. Let it go, let it flow. Okay, coming to standing again. We're coming to a balance now. So we're going to do this lovely flowing balance with the heron. We're going to start with the weight on the left foot. So just start to send all the weight into the left foot. The right foot's still on the ground. Okay. Hands come together to begin. We're just going to start nice and easy, and then point the fingers to the ground. Inhaling, lifting the right knee, lifting the arms up, bringing the hands together. Lift the knee high, lift the hands high. And breathing out, turn the hands, and that leg floats through space through that long, slow out breath. It reaches the ground. The hands come, maybe even bring the hands together. That's quite nice, making this circle. Inhaling, lifting. Extend the arms, reaching up. Bring the hands together above the head. Turn the hands and lowering down slowly. So you have to measure this, movement, the arms and the leg moving at the same time. Shift the weight, inhaling. Move in time with your breath. You might have to be a bit faster or a bit slower, I don't know. Breathing out slowly. But whatever you're doing, try and keep the movement smooth and steady. This is really working with your balance and also the focus of your mind. So you have to move really like the same speed, constant speed, rather than, if you lift your leg and then you kind of lift it slower, it's kind of less balancing. So really make that effort to try and how can I do this as smoothly and as coordinated as possible. And again, we develop a bit more balance, poise, grace, focus. Lifting that knee really high and breathing out. Slowly, slowly through the nostrils. Also, Ujjayi breath is very useful in this because it tends to lengthen the breath because of that restriction, that slight constriction in the throat. Also known as the ocean breath, if you're familiar with that breath. Also known as the victorious breath. Many names for the same thing. Ujjayi breath, so it's a slight constriction. It's the same kind of position your throat will, or the same kind of shape your throat will make if you were saying the word sa or ha. So slightly constricted, so it means there's less the air has, it's slower, the breath becomes slower, steadier. Good. So slowly lower that left foot down. Make sure you're finishing by lowering the left foot down. Let's give everything a little shake up and let's make some sound. So again, let it go, let it go. If there's fear or anything caught up in the body, blocks, resistances, we're going to just shake that up a bit. So feet stay on the ground, we're just going to shake the legs and shake the shoulders and make some sound. Knees are bent, so it kind of looks like this on the side. Breathe into the nostrils. Shake it. Breathe in one more time. Okay. So half sun salutes now. Let's just try this. Yeah. Side view. Feet again. Let's set them and bring our focus back down to the ground and our feet. Soles of the feet. Soften the knees so you can feel your feet there. Good. Breathing in, lift the arms up, bring the palms together. Look up, stretch up. Breathing out, bend the knees softly, bring the fingertips to the ground. Keep breathing out. Breathe out totally. And then the in-breath lifts you. The in-breath lifts your gaze forwards, open the chest, hands on the knees or below the knees. Breathing out, straight legs, forward bend. Bend the knees a lot. Breathing in, push up through the legs, reach up, inhale, exhale. So there's a intensity on the inhale a lot of the time. The inhale, look up. And the exhale, soft. Knees bent, fingertips touch the ground. Breathing in. Yeah, there's a direction, there's a desire for the heart, and there's a breathing out, there's a softening. Although there's still effort there in the backs of the legs, bend the knees a lot. Now you power up, push up through the legs. Use the whole body and breathing out, arms coming down. Breathing in all the way up. Exhaling. And knees bend, fingertips touch the ground. Inhale. Look forwards, open the chest, shoulders back, strong belly, breathing out, forward bend. Bend the knees a lot, push up, make this power. Legs are powerful, inhale up, exhale, lower down. All the time keeping that chest open, inhale. Exhale, down to the ground, knees bent. Inhale. Exhale, down to the ground. Forward bend, bend the knees a lot, breathing in all the way up. Exhale, arms come down. And again, breathing in all the way up. Exhale, knees bend, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward bend. Bend the knees a lot, breathing in all the way up. Last time, and breathing out, the arms come down. Bring the hands to the heart center. Take a moment there. Just notice your feet. Check they're parallel, hips width apart. Standing nice and tall. pressing the hands together, lifting the chest towards the hands. Just take a moment there. Breathe in and breathe out. So let's have a little moment of connection with the universe. Yeah, let's breathe with that. Breathing in to the whole body and breathing out, looking down and pointing the fingers to the earth. This earth we're standing on. Inhaling. The arms are coming out to the side. Draw this circle around yourself, so extending the fingertips out. Big a circle as you can. Bring the hands together. Watch the hands as they come together. Beautiful moment of coming together, coming down in front of the body in a lovely straight line there. So it's lines and circles. This is everything. Masculine and the feminine. Inhaling up, the flow, fullness, inhale, and the exhale, releasing. So we're just going to connect with flow, with letting go. So drawing in the request, asking for help, support to the universe. Good, and letting it go on that exhale. Inhale. Reaching up, drawing it in. So we want to get some, draw in things that we want, things if we want to change, we want to move in a good direction. We have to actually make some space for that movement. So we have to release, let go, sweep out all the old debris. Yeah, breathing in. Good. Fresh new energy, breathing out, just letting it go, releasing anything that's kind of been hanging around, anything that's kind of been burdens been kind of playing on your mind. Just let it go. Let it go. Invite something new in. Let's make one more big beautiful circle. Inhale. Let it go, let go, let go. Loosen the grip on anything that's kind of holding and grabbing and pushing. And press the hands together lightly. Standing in Tadasana. Standing tall, soft knees. Feel the position of the pelvis there. Point the tailbone down. Lift the chest, shoulders down. There's lovely openness in the front of the shoulders. Back of the neck long. Chin slightly tucked in. Close the eyes. So feel your connection with the earth, the soles of the feet completely open to the ground. Feel the texture of the ground, the mat or the carpet, wherever you're standing on. And just feel that everything is floating up, body is floating up, lifting up away from that point of connection. And feel the heart, connect with your heart space. Notice how it feels. And just notice when you make space by letting go of any difficulties, any struggles, just giving it up. Much more space, openness, ease there is. Drop the hands down. I'm going to come down to the mat now, slowly, nice and slowly, and with ease. This is a squat, doesn't it? Not seen as very easy, but we approach it with just softness. Breathing in, lift the arms forwards, lift the shoulders back. Inhale. As you exhale, you're sitting down into a comfortable chair. So make the abdominals strong. And we slowly float down. We're floating down. We extend the arms forward to help us counteract the balance of the weight. Breathing in and out all the time to keep it soft and easy. And then bring our bottom to the ground. Take the legs out in front. Bounce the knees up and down. Just feel that ease there. Now we're going to bring the knees up to the body and just give ourselves a little hug. And let the face fall to the knees. Breathing in through the nostrils. Out through the mouth. And let the knees fall out to the side. Hold the feet. We'll make this a nice easy gesture to begin. So holding the feet, all the ankles. That feels better for you. And we can just first of all sit up tall. So lifting the chest, taking the shoulders back as if we're sitting against a wall, back of the neck long, breathing. In and out through the nostrils. Good. Then we're just going to take the chest forwards, but with a straight back. Straight back, make it a bit easier. Just notice where this is working. This is working in the hips and the back. We're just taking the chest forward, but a straight back. Don't worry too much about the hips. Keep the knees wherever they need to be. Good. And breathe in, come back up. And then just let the back go and let it collapse down. As if your head's going to come down into the middle of the feet. You might want to put the thumbs in the middle of the feet, just give them a little bit of a massage. Again, it's nice for your attention, just coming to the soles of the feet. We've been standing on them a lot today, so now we're just going to give them a bit of attention with the thumb, drawing circles there and letting the head come down, releasing the back. Breathing in through the nostrils. Just feel that release. And naturally, the hips are just releasing a little bit as well, without us having to really make too much effort. Slowly bring up the head again, lift the knees up, hug the knees once more. Breathe in through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. We'll make a little bit of a balance here. So having the hands around the front of the shins, just below the knees, lift the chest, take the shoulders back and come onto the toes there lightly. And then we're going to come into the cosmic egg, this little balance here. So you lift the chest, strong back, strong belly, but just to enjoy the balancing. Just notice how that feels. If you want to close your eyes, you can feel that sense of just floating in space. Just feel that ease. You're at the center of your universe, of your world. And believe it or not, the universe is conspiring to help you. Yeah, it may not always seem in the most obvious way. And let the feet come to the ground. Good. And again, we let the knees fall out to the side. We'll have a little bit of a rock. This is kind of a nice little movement. A little bit of a buttock massage. So you can hold your feet or hold your toes, and we're just going to swing a little bit side to side. You can swing right over onto the outside of the thigh if you feel okay with that. And it's just nice, easeful movement. Sitting up as tall as you can, but we're not really kind of worrying too much about that. We're more giving ourselves a nice massage. And if you want to, if you feel confident, you can make that a little bit bigger by bringing the hands either side. It's just an easing out movement, rocking side to side. You can even come right onto the forearm if you want to rock a bit further. So just move within the range you feel is comfortable for you. Good. And you bring a slight twist in if you bring the hands both to one side. So have a little twist. Coming onto each side if you want to make it a little bit more. If you're finding actually there's a bit more space as I move, it's like, wow, this is kind of easy. And you can even turn a little bit, looking behind you, but take your time, breathe. Good. We just come to center again, lift the knees up again. We're going to do a little bit of a boat here. But again, we're going to just do it in a way that feels easy. So we start off, we creep up on ourselves. We start off with the hands behind the knees and lift the body towards the knees, maybe even making contact between the body and the knees. And then lifting the feet off the ground, seeing if you can maybe, wherever you feel is okay for you. It'll be more effort if you have your legs, the higher you've got your legs there. But really think about the chest opening and the shoulders going back. If you kind of have the back bent, then you're not going to be using your abdominals and the back is getting too much effort. Okay, chest is wide, shoulders back. Try and sit forwards onto your sitting bones rather than sitting back onto your sacrum. So this requires you to really engage the abdominals and then release and then relax. Hug yourself. Breathe into the nostrils. Out to the mouth. Breathe into the nostrils. Out through the mouth. Good. Slide the legs forwards, bounce the knees up and down once more. Needs to come into a forward bend. So we take the fleshy part back a little bit. Give ourselves a bit of an advantage. Toes going towards the ceiling. Legs together. Breathe in, reach up. Look at the back of the fingers, take the chest forwards. Take the chest forwards and the arms, but the chest is leading, the center of this line is leading. And bring the hands to the legs or onto the ground. Breathe in, come away a little bit. Find the ease, breathing in, breathing out. Send the chest forward. The chest wants to come to the toes. The eyes are looking at the toes. Maybe give your toes a wiggle. See if you can spread them out, like little sunshines. Breathe, close your eyes even, just so you can feel into this posture rather than finding the struggle. Step back from the struggle, step back from it, and let it go instead. And the way to let it go is to lengthen the out breath. So make the out breath a bit longer. Let that out breath ease you into that little bit of a, discomfort zone. Just see if you can kind of inch and soften and relax into that discomfort with the out breath without pushing, recognizing when you're pushing and stepping back constantly. Now breathing in, stretch up, breathing out, bring the arms down. Let's just come into this tabletop position to put the feet on the ground. Breathing in, lift the hips high, pushing on the hands. Breathe. Opening the fronts of the shoulders and the fronts of the hips. One more breath in and breathing out, lower down. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Let's just roll back slowly. So get the feet to the bottom of the mat. Stretch the fingers towards the toes. Make this very soft. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. There's effort. But we're focusing our mind on keeping the fingers extended towards the toes and keeping that breath soft and smooth. No matter how it feels, we keep the breath soft to kind of support it, to hold it in this softness until the body is laid on the ground, and let it go for a second. Again, let it go. Let the arms relax out, roll out to the side. Let the feet roll out to the sides. Breathe in through the nostrils, out through the mouth. Close the eyes. Let's chant the mantra on loud and long, just to release and feel. Celebrate the moment of just being on the ground or back on the ground. Breathing in through the nostrils. Close your eyes. Notice how it feels. We'll do that 2 more times. Just really allowing ourselves to bask in that vibration. Breathing into the nostrils. And let your sound out. And one more. Again, really letting your sound out, letting it vibrate in the whole of your body. Relax the jaw, open your mouth wide. Breathing in and out through the nostrils now softly, noticing how it feels. To really land. Raise the vibration in the body and feel the body relaxing. We're going to just do a few more things to totally relax the body. Hug the knees. We'll have a little rock side to side on the lower back there, just enjoying that movement. And then we'll draw a circle with the knees. Keep the knees together, breathing in as your knees come away, breathing out, you draw them in. Or you can do it without the hands if you want to make that circle a bit bigger. It's up to you, but still incorporating, moving with the breath. The inhale, the knees are going away. The exhale, the knees are coming in towards you. So whichever you choose, change direction. Feel the back of the body is opening up to the ground and just easing out. Only kind of little, getting into those nooks and crannies, releasing any blockages, finding the ease in that. Hugging the knees again, placing the soles of the feet on the ground. Let's come into semi-supine, really easy. Feet away from the buttocks and let the knees fall together if that's more easeful for your lower back. start with the hands on the belly there, or on the front of the hips, wherever feels better for you. Just a little bit of rub of that area just to the belly. Let the elbows and the arms rest on the ground, whatever you do. Make it very easy. Back of the neck is long. Breathing into the nostrils. Sighing out for the mouth. Close your eyes. Now we just move very softly, but with the breath, it's very easy. So the inhale lifts the fingers off the belly, and they lift up away from the body, and the arms reach the ground, above the head slightly, and the breathing out lifts the arms softly. So there's a nice bend in the elbow. The arms are soft. We're not extending the arms. There's a bit of effort, but it's very soft, and the breath is doing most of the work. We inhale, the arms coming up. So make contact with that breath, with that flow. Close your eyes. Take your focus inwards. Notice what happens when one closes one's eyes, how the emphasis is on the feeling, the interior experience. The inhaling and the exhale follows immediately. It's a flow, there's flow. Just be with that flow. And all the effort is on keeping the movement of the body in line with the breath and keeping that breath smooth, soft, even, easy. Find the ease. Breathe with ease. So take this last one. Breathing in. There's a bit of effort as well, expanding the chest slightly on the inhale, and then letting it breathe out, softening the chest as the hands rest on the body, or you can let them roll out to the floor. So you can either have the hand on the body, if you find a place where you want to place your hands, maybe they want to be on the heart, maybe the belly, maybe the face, the eyes. They could be in two different places on the legs, wherever you want the hands to be. Find that place which needs that focus, that healing, that. So it's a bit of a self-healing. If you prefer, you can just lie in Shavasana. So just do what you naturally feel is right for you in this moment. Closing the eyes. Closing the eyes. Breathe. Relax. Feel the breath moving. Slow breath. Feel the whole body softening. And we're still letting go. We're still releasing the grip. We do this mostly now with our body in Shavasana. It's letting go the body. Letting the body drop. Allowing the body to melt. Surrendering the body to the ground, to the soft earth. Returning. Yeah, just feel that. Feel your body supported and held. Safe. You're safe. You're secure. And comfortable. And relaxed. Breath coming and going, ebbing and flowing. Just let yourself be in that flow, that ease. No effort, nothing to do, no struggle, no force, just being in the flow of the breath. Breath coming in, breath going out. Breath is taking care of itself. Watch the breath. Notice if thoughts come in, that's fine, they come and go. But keep that soft focus just on the breath coming in and out, and constantly releasing and letting go. On each out breath, let go a little deeper. So as we come to the end of our practice today, just see if you can hold gently the softness, the ease. See if you can just keep some part of that, maintain that, or have part of your attention on that as you start to wake up, start to move your body, start to feel, move your fingers and toes, arms and legs, start to breathe a little deeper, start to wake the body up, waking the body up gently. Think about the nicest way to be woken up. Maybe someone just stroking your face, whispering, wake up. Nice soft awakening rather than a rude one. And we slowly roll onto the side, rest on the side, make it easy. Feel that ease. Gradually moving to seated. Gradually moving to seated. Just looking around your space, feeling yourself, your body in that space. I'm here, here I am. Notice that with the arms and legs. I am here, here I am. In my flow. Yeah. And then we rub the palms together. Focus our attention on the space between the hands, creating some heat and energy. Focusing. And when it gets a little bit warm, and you feel that energy is built up, you've kind of built up some focus there. Place it over the heart. We're giving that to the heart. Yeah. Creating some more space and bringing our focus of attention to this beautiful space. Expansive, unlimited heart. And just close your eyes and breathe into this area. Maybe feel that spaciousness that's available to you, that freedom. And within this open space, bring to mind your sankalpa, your intention. And say those words to yourself with meaning, with emphasis, and with joy. Know that you have the space, you have the support, you have everything to help you with your personal prayer, with your personal sankalpa intention. Good. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. And thank you so much for your practice today.